This is Undercover, and we are here with Brian Mannix. Good to have you here.
Oh, it's nice to be anywhere. It's just good to be alive.
To quote a Keith Richards phrase, we've got the Countdown sign up here in the background, folks, which might give you a hint as to why we're here talking to Brian today, the director, the creator of I Can't Believe It's Countdown.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of the acts actually contribute a lot to it because musicians are so silly. It just makes for a great comedy.
Yeah. Now, you know, like you've said the comedy word there, the C word. And, you know, you were a big part of Countdown, the Countdown era,
Sure.
after having performed on it many, many times.
Oh, sure.
You know, back in the day. So
Yeah.
where did the idea then come from to, you know, do the piss take,
Well,
I guess?
I was watching another show, and it seemed to me that a lot of shows were playing popular songs and doing dress-ups. I thought, well, if you're going to do a show like that, you may as well do Countdown. And then the more I thought about it, I thought, yeah, that's a pretty good idea, that. And then I thought, oh, well, Molly's pretty funny. Get somebody that's funny to rip off Molly. That'd be funny.
Yep.
And so it just sort of evolved, really. And, you know, lucky enough to get a good cast and to get it up.
Yeah. Who have you got in it?
Michael Veitch plays Molly. Morianessi, Brandon, I think, was a finalist in Australian Idol. We've got a wonderful guy called Stephen playing Shirley Strawn, and because that's really hard to find somebody that can sing like Shirley Strawn. And Stephen, I think, probably sings even higher than Shirley Strawn. So, and Angie Stapleton is fantastic, and my daughter's in it. She's playing Tony Basil, and Richard Massianis has come down from Queensland. He was in the first production of it, and so yeah, we've got a great cast, and we're really happy.
Who's playing that guy? What was his name? The lead singer of the Uncanny X-Men. Who's playing him?
Yeah, Richard Massianis plays me, and
So you're not playing yourself in the show?
No. If I'm going to take the piss out of everybody else, I have to take the piss out of myself. And Richard does a real good job of taking the piss out of me. He's hopping all over the stage in his tights, and when I get to sit back and I go, geez, I look like a real dickhead. But anyway, that's what it's all about.
Did you go back and have a look at some of the old performances and old shows?
Oh, absolutely,
and,
absolutely. You know, like, and you know, we try to do some songs too that you sort of sit and go, oh, I'd forgotten about that song. You know, we don't want to sort of do the ones that just sort of get played to death. So, like, I'm really excited about, we've got the Nolans in this, and the Nolans, they're so daggy, but they've got good dance steps, and the song is actually quite good. But it's like, let's put the Nolans in, and you know, that's really exciting, I think.
Who are some of the iconic Countdown bands? I mean, you know, we've got a list of some of the songs here. You know, Mark Holden. Obviously, everybody remembers Mark with the Carnation.
Well,
that was
you know,
sort of what made it.
What is that song about? I think it's about life in jail. I'm gonna make you my lady. You know, it's kind of creepy, I reckon.
Yes, Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
Talking about creepy.
Yeah, his goes all right. My Sex are a great band, a big Countdown band.
The Knack.
The Knack, yeah. Although I think we've dropped the Knack.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we were putting in the Vapors instead.
Oh, okay, yeah. And again, that was a huge hit in Australia because of Countdown.
Yeah, look, you know, ABBA broke in Australia long before they broke in many countries around the world, and that was all due to Countdown.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't use ABBA though.
Nah, they're pricks like that. Yeah, and you know, there's a couple of other acts that sort of said no, but they were foolish enough to do a cover version. So I've got them anyway. So
I guess ABBA have probably got sort of another project doing the rounds on stages around the world at the moment that probably didn't want to.
Oh, look, they still get mentioned in the show, and you know, they're in it, but we don't do any of their songs. And same with the Village People. We don't do the Village People, but we mention them. But yeah, but no, it's good, you know. Yeah.
What was some of your favourite memories of Countdown?
Well,
not this show, but the actual show itself.
Well, one of the weirdest things about it was I think the ABC was the only television station I went to where they sold beer in the canteen. And so when you were hosting, they'd film all the acts first, and then by the time you got to host, you were half pissed. And so you'd be there, and so, yeah, and you know, you'd go on a Countdown, and it'd take them hours to just plot out your little song and that, and then you go and do Hey Hey It's Saturday, they'd knock it off in about 2 seconds. And, you know, it's just the ABC. It was great.
Yeah.
But you know, it was a great show, and it did a lot for Australian music. I was watching the replay the other night, and I think it was from 1982, and I think every song in the top 10 was Australian. And, you know, we'll probably never see that again.
No. Everybody Wants to Work is your song that's being featured.
Yeah.
You had a few to pick from. It could have been 50 Years. It could have been Party.
Yeah, but I think you can take the piss out of me better with work. I think that 50 years, you know, he's just got to stand there and sing. So we want him hopping all over the stage and looking like a dickhead.
Yeah. And well, you know, we've seen you performing that over, you know, the last couple of years. I mean, you've done, you know, the Countdown tour when it was on.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, there was Was it the Max Merritt show, I think?
Oh,
you might have
yeah.
also performed the song
I
then.
performed with that with Swanee and Paul Norton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's obviously a song that you enjoy still to this day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I like the lyrics in it, in that I don't think anybody else has written a song that says I don't want to work. And I think, well, at least it was original, and I'll give myself credit for that. But yeah, I like the song. I think it's a good song.
Yeah.
It works for me.
Yeah.
And bought me a few nice things, so that's good.
It certainly did. The album "'Cause Life Hurts."
Yeah.
Like we actually pulled it out the other day, and gave it a bit of a spin in the car.
You're talking about the record, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not the
you
record. It
said
was on
you-
CD as well.
Oh,
too.
you said you're going to pull it out and
Yeah.
go a bit of a spin. I didn't know where you were going with that. Thought you were doing a Mark Holden number for a second.
Ah, yes. But that was like 34 minutes of music, wasn't it, beginning to end?
What, Countdown?
No, the "'Cause Life Hurts" album.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
Seems much longer.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, yeah. Well, that's about the standard size, I suppose.
Yeah.
In them days, there was 10 tracks to an album, 5 each side, and I think track 4, side 2 was always a ballad. If you look at everybody's album, track 4, side 2, that's a ballad.
Yeah. Have you ever got out and performed that album in its entirety from beginning to end?
With the X-Men, we did... Yeah, I think so. We didn't often play Boy She Said, or we did Yoko a bit. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, we played every song that was on the album live at some stage.
Yeah.
Whether we actually played every single one, I think at My Music Bowl once we might have.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That'd be nice to hear the entire album performed in its entirety.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's... Oh, well, you just have to play it these days. All the X-Men all over the country. One's in Perth, one's in Sydney, one's in Queensland, and so it's pretty hard for us to get together.
Yeah, but it's not too hard to find your name, on a blackboard at a pub these days, popping up and still doing
Oh, yeah.
gigs.
I love music, and, it's good to sort of get out there and have a bit of a sing and do that, and, because I enjoy it, and it's fun.
Yeah, well, this is a bit of a hoot. I can't believe it's not Countdown.
This is it's a hoot. It'll be a hoot. It's a
Yeah.
bit stressful at the moment, but we'll get there.
The Palms Crown Casino, and where's it heading after that?
I don't know yet. There's I know somebody in Sydney's keen for us to go to Sydney, and there's talk of Darwin and that. But at the moment, I'm sort of just worry about that later. I'm just worried about this for now. Let's get the show right first before we get too far ahead of ourselves. But there's other people looking into that. So yeah.
Yep, looking forward to it. There he is, rock god, rock legend.
Oh, how good's that?
Brian Mannix.
Oh,
Thanks for joining us here at Undercover.
good to be here at Undercover.